So do go through. So we are flying through the competition today. We're almost an hour in. So as we do get ready to introduce the second heat of the girls under 12 4x200 meters, as we do put it up on the screen now. So we do have in lane 1 Caulfield, in lane 2 Mornington B team, in lane 3 Essendon, in lane 4 Kew, in lane 5 Sandringham, in lane 6 Melton City, in lane 7 Wodonga, and in lane 8 Geelong. So they're your competitors in this second heat of the girls under 12. So the first heat, 159.67, is what these competitors will be trying to beat.
Although
so
I have nothing to base this on, Lachlan, I think lane 1 Caulfield's going to be one to watch. I think they're a pretty strong team.
So we are underway here in this heat, and it's a pretty even start from most of our competitors. The team from Wodonga there in lane 7 off to a good start as well. They've made a bit of a gap on the Melton City team there on their inside in lane 6. So it's Wodonga going down the back straight in lane 7 off to a good start. Already caught and past the team, the Geelong B team on their outside, as we do have a watch of this change to see which team does change the baton first. Caulfield there in lane 1 and Wodonga there in lane 7. Now they are spread out now, but they changed at almost identical times. So keep an eye on both these teams as they do come into the front straight. So Caulfield there in lane 1, Wodonga there in lane 7, Sandringham in lane 5, and Geelong out there in lane 8. But Caulfield are starting to bridge the gap, and I expect on this final bend we'll see them in a near first position, as they did change first in about 57 seconds.
That's right, 57 seconds looks good, but Wodonga does look like it's got a great run right now. Good to see these country locations travelling hard and going pretty well, but it does look like Caulfield is going to pick up the first position, and being in lane 1, they don't need to move when they come across and cut in after those cones. So we see that Wodonga is in second position with what looks like to be Sandringham coming in third position, followed closely by a Geelong as well, the Geelong B team. So we've got a great run here, and it does look like Caulfield is running away with it, running really hard. Great little runner here, this young lady from Caulfield. So we see that someone has not let the Wodonga athlete know that they can cut into lane 1. She's making itself pretty hard, making it hard for herself rather, but it does look like Caulfield going to pick first position off with Wodonga coming in second, and it does look like in fifth position Sandringham at a 1:59. What a great run.
And you can tell how deceiving it is, especially in these 4x2 where the bends are at their largest point in terms of the gap between the competitors starting in lane 1 versus those starting in lane 8. We saw there, you probably would have judged on that first lap, Caulfield were nowhere in it, but they did change the baton near identical times to the Wodonga team. They're out in lane 7. And what do we see? So they did catch up as well. So
do I get any prizes for picking Caulfield